Hello, beloved, and welcome to your message from the big God, okay, God Thyself, and welcome to the Prophetic Vessel Show, alright? Thank you so much for joining me. Let's find out why you were spiritually led here. Why did your own YouTube algorithm present you with this message? Why did you resonate with the title, alright? What is here for you, beloved? Let's find out. Thank you so much for joining me, alright? I'm grateful you clicked on. Alright, let's see. Okay, the first card out, we have the Seven of Cups here. This is the card of being delusional, alright? So this is the first energy coming out. The Seven of Cups is Scorpio energy, alright, in tarot. So someone is confused, and I feel like they're confused within themselves. Alright? This is internal confusion, is what God is saying. So Seven of Cups is seven of emotions, seven of waters. It's a representation of being lost within how you feel about someone or something or an object even. It's an emotional representation of feeling lost within yourself with regards to something. And in this message, it represents being lost within yourself with regards to someone, which that person is you. There is someone that is lost within themselves in relation to you, a lost energy, a lost soul energy. This energy is of someone who sees you as a direct threat, direct competition of some sort, somewhat. But I feel like with the Seven of Cups, followed by the Two of Swords here, the Two of Swords is the card of indecision, being unable to move forward with your life in whatever aspect. Being stuck, that's the Two of Swords. Being stuck within yourself though, being unable to make a forward movement decision, choice. So this is followed by the Seven of Cups, the card of being lost within yourself because of how you feel about someone in this instance. So, beloved, these energies on the table speak a lot of depth with regards to someone and how they truly feel about you here. And the crazy part is I feel like this is someone who is known for acting straight from their unemotional side. They don't show that side of themselves, is what God is saying. They hide it within themselves. It's a part of themselves that exists within. We have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Waters, a lot of water, fluidity, flowing of emotions, uncontrollable. This is what I feel this person is fighting within themselves when it comes to you. You put them in a space of an uncontrollable state of being. They're not used to that at all. Alright? It troubles them and it haunts them that you can do that to them. Yeah. The Hermit. The card of being haunted. The Hermit. This is Virgo energy. We have Gemini and Scorpio, we did say. And then we have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Water. more water, Pisces and Cancer energy, and I'm being called to put it right next to the Seven of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is more like the feminine waters, right? So the feminine waters run really deep, and because there's a lot of layers to feminine waters or feminine water energy. This is energy, and energy is fluid. It cannot be defined as anything but that. So allow the energy to flow in this message and who this is about and who this relates to. It'll come to you, you know. All right, just stay tapped in. So you have an energy here of someone who feels like you draw them out of their usual element. God is saying this person is usually someone who is stoic within their beliefs. They don't move with anyone else's tone or instructions. They set their own tone of life. They move per their instructions. But there is something about you that makes this person feel like they're not, it's like your power and control over them, unintendedly or intendedly, right? It's making this person spiral within themselves because you're dealing with somewhat of a tyrannical individual who believes in oppression, who believes in control. They see it as somewhat of a cause. We have the Knight of Swords, the card of irrationality. That's the card I pulled, the card of irrationality. So this person is someone who is spiraling within themselves because here they are thinking that they have this figured out or they are this way. They identify as this, they know themselves as that. But when it comes to your reality, someone is truly intimidated by who you are, all right? You make them feel a type of way. I feel that it's because of how you react to this person or how this person feels like your attitude is directed towards them. They feel like you don't have respect for them, you don't see them the way they want to be seen, basically. And that is what is troubling them. That's what is putting them in this competitive mode towards you. But I feel like they're in the ring alone. They ain't fighting no one but the air. They ain't fighting no one but themselves. Because I feel like you're not even paying attention to this person. Your energy is not on the table, which makes me feel like this is somewhat of a stalker energy. Someone who's a little bit obsessive and has serious attachment issues within themselves, all right? God is saying they're unevolved, they're unhealed, and they're stuck within a karmic cycle in themselves, within self. Really, really highlighting that here, all right? God is saying this person walks around as a very egocentric, centered individual. It's not just within that they feel this glorification, idolization of self. They also project it externally. So they expect the world to see them like that, and if you don't see them like that, you are a problem or you are a hater, right? Which I feel, beloved, they see you like that. You are not bowing down because you are not succumbing to them or whatever they want. You are not on that tip. You don't care to be on that tip. And you're not fazed or bothered by this motherfucker over here. This person feels like you've mastered yourself or you're mastering yourself, or you have a level of control within yourself that they lack. They're fazed by those things about you, all right? Because you know what? You know why they phased? This be someone that when they're behind the scenes on their own, they stay in their head. They stay ingesting all types of external information and then programming and training themselves and conditioning themselves with it to believe whatever suits their comfort zone, to feed into whatever delusions they might have. And if you think of it, that's a little bit scary. You constantly like living a life of having to, this person is the type of person that lives a life of having to constantly work on putting on a certain show, facade, wearing a certain mask. And it's only that way because this person carries a lot of hatred within them for whatever it is or whoever it is or whatever it is they put it on a show for. You included, they put on a mask. This person is like that in general. Like they feel like they constantly have to portray a front or act a certain type of way. And I feel like they're stuck in that loop within themselves that they cannot resist or let go of. It's burdensome. But they feel in control, so they remain in that state of being. It's better than not knowing yourself or losing yourself or thinking this about yourself. This person is just holding on to certain things, ideologies, concepts of life, and philosophies of life that make no sense, but only to them though. It makes no sense, but to them it does. So even if you were to tell this person or try to guide them, they'd be the type of person to spit in your face for even trying to do that to them. Because they feel like they know too much or they know all that there is. But as this person realizes that they don't know as much as they thought they knew, they're not on what they thought they're on, there is a lack somehow. They feel like you are a reminder of that lack, that void that they want to fill within themselves, or they feel is unfilled. So they project a false narrative onto you that is suitable for their comfort zone because they don't want to see you the way you actually are, truly. So they choose to project, they choose to create narratives and scenarios in their head and things of that sort. They choose to lie and assume, base their whole perception of assumption here. Assumption of you and who you are. So we have Aries, Cancer energy. We did say Cancer. We have Leo energy as well here. So it's like this person doesn't know how to operate outside of ego. Their ego has taken over them. Damn, that's scary. Their ego has taken over this person, so much so that everything that they think of operates from the state of ego. They base their life off of ego. They don't know themselves outside of the ego they have. Which that can consume someone in the worst way if you think of it. To not have control over yourself, but to give control to the spirit of ego. So whatever feeds ego, you do, you say. And this is this person, this is this motherfucker over here. They don't have direction. They don't have vision. But you know what? They're always ready to put on a show. They're always ready to call everybody else out. They're always ready to shit on everyone else. But you focusing that energy, if they were to focus that energy on themselves, It would even repel their spirit. They so used to not being told anything by anyone about anything. This is like psychologically based too, character embedded as well. It's deep, beloved. I feel like this person is the type of person that is constantly tormented by their own ego. And they know it's a facade, and they hate that you know that as well. That's what's pissing them off. This person, because they're not used to anyone not fearing them or being intimidated by them, or their ways not working, they're not used to that. But when it comes to you, I feel like you are unfazed. When it comes to you, you are unbothered. And that's what is haunting and troubling them within. But that is a problem they have to live with. It's not on you. These are the type of motherfuckers that expect things from people, but they can't eat from the same plate they dish out. You intimidate them very much though. They're just, you are a problem for this person somehow. They don't want to address what truly is causing them this though. They're running away from the true facts, the truth. And they just want to live in that projection. You this, you that, da 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 da. God is saying, let this person be miserable by their own damn self. Let them seek themselves in all of this nonsense and lose themselves further in it too. Because the more you invest negative energy and project it onto another person's life, you will go down that rabbit hole. You will constantly be seeing negativity in people because you are unable to be a positive person within. All you're searching for in things and others is negativity. You can never be prosperous within yourself with that mindset and spirit. You can't. This person, so God is saying this person has to learn the hard way. They need to connect more. They need to pray. This person has a lot of issues, problems that are unhealed. Alright? So, whenever you find this, whenever it resonates for you, take heed. God is saying that, that's when you need it. And you'll know how to move with this once you know who this is, alright? So let it come to you. Let it come to you. You'll figure it out. Alright? Because God is saying that this is someone that tends to mask themselves. So they hide behind something. They keep hiding behind a certain mask, a certain atrocity, a certain paradigm here. It's like they're so comfortable in something that they can't live their ego. That's what they're more comfortable in, right? They're most comfortable in ego. So that's what is holding them back. They're unable to let that shit go, man. So as we speak, I feel like this person still feels the type of way. Still sees you as a threat or direct competition somehow for somewhat reason. But God is saying, let this person keep projecting this false narrative. Let them be miserable by their own self, and let them lower their vibration by their own self as well. Don't fall into the hands of the enemy by playing the game. Move on with your life with grace. Always exit gracefully. Alright, beloved, always. That's what God is saying. So you are warned. Energies that come to your life, feminine energies, masculine energies that presents this competitive nature, that possess this evil eye energy towards you, that's their issue. That's an energy they have to live with. They have to bask in it as well. Stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. Alright? So God is saying it's important that you also stand on your own 2 feet. Be grounded within yourself. When people like these come by and they tend to project whatever narrative onto your life, you must still remain unfazed and unbothered. There is no low vibrational person that is going to enter another person's life and try to bring them down in their world and then win. God won't allow things like that to happen. There are people like that operate from ego, like this person, that need to be taught a lesson in life, and you are going to be a continuous testimony and lesson for them. Whether they like it or not, they'll see you winning. You won't succumb to them. You won't allow yourself to be walked all over like that. Because these are the type of people that feel like intimidation works best. Yelling, raising your voice at people in the worst way and saying the worst things you could possibly think of about them. It will get them to fear them, and those people will have no choice but to respect them. This is like a tyrant, an oppressor. They don't know silence, peace. All they know is wrath and war, because they're unhealed, unevolved too. All right? So they're looking at you in a way that they it's like, you know, when you look at someone and you can see in them what you need to work on within yourself, because you see how improved they are, how evolved they are, and how healed they are. Instead of being inspired, this be a type of motherfucker to hold a grudge against people like that, which is you. You cross their path as someone like that compared to them. Back to the fact that they're in the competitive nature. They're trying to compare themselves to you. They're tripping on you as we speak. Shit. So God is saying, allow them, be still. Don't base your life off of this energy's projections, negativity, and just anything, man. This be the type of person you gotta just pretend they don't exist and let them figure this thing out on their own, because they're lost within themselves already. They're a lost soul. We did say that. They're so lost that they don't see how lost they are. And these are the type of people that need to go through a certain pathway to learn specific lessons for certain reasons, because of the specificity of their pathway and what they have got up to. It's real life based, it's lessons on lessons, and people just gotta learn the hard way sometimes. God is saying that this person, the more they keep projecting onto you, the more they keep spiraling into this hill, this rabbit hole rather, of being lost within themselves, because they keep looking at you as a mirror, a projection. Oh, I should work on this because look at her, look at his, you know, her this, his that, you know, maybe I gotta move like this now because her, like, people like that just tweak out, like whatever they see an evolved alpha feminine, an evolved alpha masculine energy, or someone who's well on their way to divinity, really close to God, all right? It happens. And God is saying, don't allow this energy to dissuade you off none of that. None of your path, okay? Don't allow this energy to dissuade you off of your emotions, off of your thoughts. Maintain grounding within yourself. Energies like this, they will repel you if you're high vibrational. So stay prayed up, stay believing in God and walking by faith and not sight. All right, let's go one more round. That's what God is saying I should do. So I will. In my obedience. Alright? If you know, you know. Alright. So let's see what else is coming out for this energy here. Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit. Alright. Let's see. So the energy that I'm already getting is this person is projecting this lost soul energy, this lost energy in your reality though. They're claiming that this is your state of being. You are this, you are that. They're claiming that. And God is saying you tap into this, you click on to confirm that yes, this person is delusional. They're in a state of ganja, delusion of ganja, delirious as fuck. And you shouldn't allow yourself to be faced by these type of energies. Allow them to move how they move and move on with your life. Master yourself. Focus on you. Choose yourself, beloved. Alright? And love yourself. We have the Page of Cups here with the Knight of Cups. So Pisces, Scorpio energy with the Knight of Pentacles. This is Taurus energy. A lot of Knight and Page energy. We have the Lovers, Gemini energy. We have the King of Pentacles here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Earth energy. And then we have the Ten of Cups reversed. Pisces, Virgo, polarity. Alright? God is saying that this person is envious of your continuous progression and evolution. Instead of them seeing you in an inspirational aspect, right? They don't want to face what's really going on within themselves and why they really triggered and tripping on you somehow. They'd rather project whatever narrative suits best, whatever suits their comfort zone. Hence, they're claiming and assuming and projecting onto you, all right? This narrative, this false mask they keep wearing, this image they keep portraying. And now, because I feel like you are living in your authentic self and you are allowing yourself to heal, you are allowing yourself to evolve and learn life. This person here feels like there's a lot that they've yet to learn, yet to achieve. You see the constant comparison, like this energy, like I feel like that's all that this has been, constant comparison, but I feel like there is none. That's what they don't want. They want the competition. That's what this motherfucker is trying to hide. They want to be on your level. Wow. They want it. They want it. They're in that energy. But this is someone that their ego is so big that like it just takes over them, man. They don't see themselves. This is the type of person that is unable to bring themselves down to earth and speak to people properly. You know, they always walk into a room and think intimidation, you know, and sort of being mean or unkind with your words, you know, inappropriately just all the time. That's the way to get people to stay in the state of fear towards them. Because this person has a lot of issues. If they're not feared, they're unable to be okay. If they don't feel like you respect them, like they feel like they're gonna do some things to trigger that in you. So I feel like they've been operating from that energy, and I feel like you don't care. Like, and again, that's what pisses them off. Back to the fact that this is the type of energy that wants attention, that wants to fight, that wants to argue. They're in that energy. They like to delegate. They like to debate. And they like to put people in their place. Da, 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 da. All they do is project. They don't do it coming from a place of understanding, true intent, or genuineness. They just project. So whatever comes out of their mouth is a projection. They need to heal. So I feel like this person has a lot that it's like they deal with a lot behind the scenes, and then they portray a certain image to those that they feel they need to manufacture a personality for, or act a certain type way for, or, you know, it's like they have roles they play, masks they have to put on for those roles. It's deep. It's like on some double life shit. As I said, that the Seven of Swords reversed, the card of deception. not deception, tricks. Sorry, the card of tricks. Yeah. So I feel like this person, they have troubles, issues, burdens they can't solve, they can't heal. Because they're stuck in a karmic cycle in life where they keep making the same choices, unwise decisions, and choices here. So there's no progression. They don't see any within themselves at all. They're unable to really evolve. So when they see someone in constant and rapid state of evolution, rapid state of change, like yourself, you constantly seek to be better, seeking evolution. They feel a type of way because they lack that within themselves, but also projections, guys. This is mere projections. What are you to do if someone lacks the incapability to work on themselves? God is saying just pray for this person, pray for the strength that they need to gain in life, and always pray for the evil eye energy around you to just repel you. It must just not even hit you or touch you. Pray for that shit. Pray over your life and talk to God and thank God for who you are in life. Because clearly you're on some big news, big shit. Your spirit is big. You know what I'm saying? These people, for this person to be acting like this or tripping like this, man, you're on some shit. And keep moving with love. Keep progressing and keep evolving, alright? Thank you so much for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. I'm grateful for your time, alright? If you're keen or interested in booking me, I offer messages from God, love readings, spiritual path readings, as well as dream interpretations. I hope I didn't say that already. Alright. And then we have one-on-one sessions that I offer, which I will be closing in a week's time. But I will reopen them in 4 months though. I offer those via FaceTime, Skype, Zoom call, as well as WhatsApp video call. I'm sending you nothing but love. Until next time, bye.